You hear cracking and rustling sounds from across the room. Then you realize the wax statues have sprung to life. More wax statues start to move. They're intent on stopping you. A massive figure looms in the darkened courtyard ahead, flanked by a pair of towering statues. Discarded blades rise from the ground. They begin spinning, searching for blood. The strange figure lashes out, killing intent. The juggernaut suddenly grips his head. The turmoil releases waves of energy, protecting him from damage. But the ground shakes, and one of the barriers falls. Perhaps something behind that barrier could aid in defeating the relentless juggernaut. This is the way wax statues were made. Molten wax bubbles and bursts, tipped in the middle of the room. Wax statues spring from the crates. Though completely expressionless, they seem driven by an invisible hatred. Hope is gone. Am I still revenge? In a forgotten book, I learned of the shrines of dark powers. Are they real? I pray that they are. Now that the room is grown quiet, you spy an intricate amulet in a dusty corner of the workshop. You touch the amulet. Suddenly you hear a voice echo inside your mind. As you reach out to the creature, the memory you heard rushes into him. He roars in pain and surprise. Johanna's words spill forth, a memory of her love for her husband, Walter. The juggernaut gathers himself, consolidating his power. Then he gestures to one of the towering statues nearby. The statue lifts off the ground and begins to move, threatening to crush those below it. You wonder if these words were meant for the juggernaut, the remains of what once was Walter. The juggernaut begins to writhe once again, his tortured mind consuming him. Waves of energy flow forth, and another barrier falls. This wing was once the living quarters of the museum staff. More animated objects haunt. I might be able to petition the dark powers for the power I need. Power to avenge my poor Johanna. Power to make them all pay. This door is locked. What might be behind it? I'm headed up the mountain in the morning. The weather grows even colder. But I must find the shrine. I will not stop until I have my revenge. You find a key on the floor here, worn from frequent use. I made it to the shrine. Frozen half to death, barely able to move. I made my request. I felt the presence of the dark powers. A moment later, they left me with this strange set of armor. To your surprise, this room is filled with art supplies. Several easels have been placed around the room, adorned with beautiful paintings. A bright cloth. As the strange element inside the room grows still, a figure rises from the bed. The recording goes silent, and the wax form of the woman collapses. As silence fills the room, you suddenly notice an intricately decorated book. Was that always there? You flip through the discarded diary. As you do, a voice once more fills your mind. More than an hour to put on the armor in my weakened state. I can barely move. Don't see how I'll ever make it back to town. I must try. There. It seems Johanna had great confidence in Walter. She hoped her love would inspire him to find peace. The memories from the diary flow out of you and into the juggernaut. He roars once more, consumed with sorrow and rage. The other towering statue springs up from the ground, ready to crush those beneath it. The juggernaut throws his scythe. It begins to spin and tumble on its own, fueled by his energy and rage. The juggernaut falls to his knees, his body ruined beyond repair.
Well, how he got there?
fun! I look forward to working with you in the future. Terrific! We're off on an adventure! I can't wait to tell the stories of our travels.